If the gulag isn't popping off early, Team Biffle is the only team I think that has a chance to steal that #1 spot.
I think it's pretty accurate and rational assessment. Look at this circle. Unbelievable lobby here. Half the map cut off. Hydro not even in first circle.
Well, now you got to just assume Team FIFA Kill is going to win based on the water play.
Right? It's Land Fortress. There you go. That's their rotation. Team FIFA Kill is vibing with this drop.
They are ready to climb up the leaderboard currently. Sitting in 5th place with 107 points. Our leaders from day #1, 200 points in their 6 drops.
Come here.
This is Hisoka though, his team needing just 4 kills, and we're going to start things off as they dive down and look for instant action. There's some targets in front of them. Expect the pistols to come out in a trio.
2 teams right here.
Here we go.
Nice land, you was land on them, land on them. No, land on them, land on them.
And they're just looking to finish here.
I got one.
That was Noobs and Almond. Tommy's in this area as well. Looks like actually now the team is wiped.
Speak up, I can't hear you. That's just a team wipe. I know. I think there's down the lane. In front of us. Blue mark, I think. Yeah. Shooting. Wait, buy UE. Me buy UE.
Instant UAV.
3 more. We gotta run.
Yeah, you can see I talk about the different strategies. Just go. Just fly. You have one. Even if you die, you get that gulag. It is time to run. Lies the UAV.
Biffle sitting on 0. Comms are pretty silent.
Let's get off.
We gotta switch back over.
Below.
Yeah. As good as 2nd place is playing. If we can stay on board with Team Hisoka, I think Nameless is right. This squad has all of the vibes right now. They are playing for glory and gold.
I want to juke him.
See 1 kill. He's trying to juke this guy in the air.
I'm coming back. I got
this man flying down.
The guy's fighting top 3rd grocery area.
An interesting strategy here. So he's gonna retake the balloon so he can get the leap on him and sort of just follow him.
Wait, this guy has a pistol. Hold on.
This is rogue. This is absolute chasing.
You said you gotta fly at him, Nameless.
I mean, you do, but a guy floating in the air just.
He's literally flying. I don't know what more you want from my guy.
I don't know. Flying in the air, chasing somebody currently flying. That's rogue. Here we go. Rios is in a fight.
All right.
They're on me, bro. Under me.
Portable radar. Not showing anything yet. Now he's got the dot.
Rios, you should double this. Double this, Rios.
Soka trying to call it out to Rios, trying to get the double shot down. Mortar strike is going to force him off the roof. And they're hunting inside. Sage from Team Biffle was just able to take down Skullface. Bad news is Skullface is going to the gulag here.
At worst case scenario, was losing that gunfight there. And you can see the strategy that they had not paying out. You know, just not using much teamwork, spread yourselves thin, you don't have a ton of util.
Was this Team Biffle that we saw a little bit earlier to the left of them?
Above me, top 3rd.
Yes, that's who just took them out.
I think that's what they're looking for at the moment. And Skullface now into his gulag. They have 1 kill as a team. They need 4. This would be #2.
I hit one with a cluster.
One of the biggest gulags of Skullface's career.
I'm playing in it. I got my kill. Nice.
An almost $7,000 gulag when you really put things into perspective.
Right here. Jump down. I'm jumping. I'm chasing him. I killed one.
Skullface falls!
First one on me.
Soka finds 1.
The guaranteed kills are not flowing in, but we do see 3 now on his Soka after 24 hours is mopped up, and Rios is going to find #4. $21,000 going to Team Hisoka, Rios, and Skullface.
We won.
In an unbelievable win.
Report.
No! It's so stressful, and it's none other than Shifty who cleans them up at the end.
What the fuck are you talking about? Let me talk my shit. Fuck are you talking about? Me! Run it up!
All right, while he runs it up, we're going to go on over to our friend Biffle's screen. Remember, this team was in second place before the 6th drop. They needed 10 eliminations to get to the 150 mark. And as we flick around between his teammates, I have a feeling they're pretty close, Nameless. They were able to pick up Skullface for at least one of their picks, and you saw them going for the team wipe at the start of the game.
Yep, and they're still, you know, trying to secure that second place finish.
Fine, keep playing. We got this.
Just got news that Soka's team did win. Still, you got Aydan in the lobby that's at 124. They only put up a 10-point game in the last one if you're Biffle, so still got some work to do.
We can cross them.
And man, just once again, congratulations to his Soka and squad. So aggressive the last 2 games. The passion was there.
I can see him 1 second.
Where?
Okay.
Night.
And there might have been a little bit of beef there, Chris, because Shifty and Soka did use the duo in quite a bit of tournaments, so that's got to feel good.
Not sure. I only seen one.
Taking a look at their numbers on the day, they won the first lobby, they won the 3rd lobby, they got top 10 in our 4th drop, and then picked up 15 kills in drop number 5 to put them right on the edge of that finish line. Now they have officially reached that point. Team Biffle, with 4 on Biffle himself, nearing their own finish line. I believe they're about 3 away.
Yep. And mind you guys, Biffle and company had a massive opportunity last game, weren't able to close it out. His Soka's team did get eliminated and Biffle's squad was still alive, not able to clutch up. So if we did end at last game, his Soka's team would have won then as well.
It's a fun format, man. Shout out to the people behind the scenes. Thank you, Irina. Thank you to the friends at Activision, helping us get together some of the best creators from around the world for another exciting week of Warzone. Everyone getting ready for the big tournament in London, September 16th, $600,000 on the line, and featuring quite a few of the teams that were in this event.
We're at 7.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely amazing when we get over to London. And, you know, I'm no stranger to those London crowds. For those of you who've been supporting Warzone, we've had some COD competitive tournaments over there, and it is insane. I'm sure the crowd is going to be just as nuts because these games are epic, man. And now we're switching over here to TBE, who didn't have the best tournament. Day 1 was great for them. Today hasn't been the same.
Yo, I'm just saying, Nameless, I got a free time coming up here in September. I'm down for a trip to London. Let's go over with Noobs' screen here. Team Tommy looking like favorites on day number 1. They've been in and out of the top 5, now outside the top 10, looking to close out strong.
Yeah, you know, these guys still playing for a lot of money. He's trying to place well in the top 10. DB alive here on the gas. People to their rear, finding nice kills. Noobs, full as a cucumber, getting knocks. Finds another one with the ISO. Clean shots with assistance. Moment.
Just slowing them down, you know.
Huge rotation coming in, though. Gonna want to get ahead of it.
He just crossed. He saw me. He's laying down.
Almond making the calls. They've got eyes on at least one. Nice nade. Connects. Instantly breaks the shield. Tommy finishes off Devo.
Okay, I'm looking for this hole.
King's coming in from Captain Tom.
Hit him a few times.
All right, Ed. I see your ISO. I see you, Ed.
Oh, he's beaming.
Look at this guy. Wall running.
Extra plates here. You guys need.
Self-best.
Gotta rotate through this hill, though. Circle's pulling. Like we stated earlier, this is a terrible circle off rip. Half the map gone. It's gonna force a lot of bad rotations. A lot of holds from teams. Able to farm. PA gonna get called in by Almond. They're getting pressured from the right and potentially a rooftop.
All right, so we're officially into the multiplier zone. The top 35 teams get a 1.2 multiplier. I believe Team Tommy is already on 11 picks. I saw 4 on Noobs and 3 on Tommy. Think Almond also had 3 picks.
Yeah, the strategy there was Noobs to sort of beat the line there, try to get to the redeploy, and Tommy was going to thirst those guys as they pushed over towards Noobs, but Tommy gets detected and killed, and now Noobs in a tough spot. Going to force them to split. Looking at a regain from Team TV as we switch over to Wars.
Wars has eagle eyes. Trying to beam across the map, flying in with Prodigy and King AJ in tow. The trio getting in, and that is the wipe they were looking for. Taking out Huskerrs lineup with Zund and Maddie now on the sideline. They'll be heading for the gulag.
Great plays made by Wars. Just won our last game. Looking to make a run here. They've been consistent across the 2 days. If there's anything you can ask for, it's that. Consistency and practice and getting ready for the World Series of Warzone London.
Why the TAC V? It is a beamer and it hits hard, Con Solo.
Yep. Seen some people using the Cronin, but the favorite has been the TAC V today for sure. But I have noticed, Chris, a lot of people switching over towards the Cronin. Some of the people, I won't say a lot, some people switching back to the Cronin today. And that was sick.
Yeah, Noob showcasing some of the movement in Warzone 2 Season 5. And he's going to get the ping, now trying to get the angle to cut off this player. And he's got him through the window. It's hunting time.
He is shooting well with that ISO right now. Gets a couple proximity mines down. Tommy gets ball back. Still on the gas line. Finds a medic vest. Things are going well if you're Eddie right now.
I might have a few crates here. I'm just going to stay here for a second, see if I can, like...
Why is there no spectator mode? Yuzoki, there is a spectator mode. You'll see it at the World Series of Warzone September 16th. That was in use during the qualifiers and the finals and the LCQ. Tonight, though, we're going with the individual perspectives of all of our creators, and you can do the same. Go click on their streams. Drop a sub or two.
Yep. Shout out to our observers. Done a great job. I don't feel like I've missed any of the awesome action all day today. Nice shots.
Really clean day number 2. And Noobs, like, if you were doing this all day, I don't know how your team is currently in the position they are.
Yeah, he's catching fire here. He's not missing. He's only taken 1 bullet of damage in that entire engagement. Switching over to Gary, aka Unrational. Chasing some kills here. ISO in hand. Clean up on our Tarso. Team white.
Team Unrational. Never count them out. Second place in one of the games today. They got first place and dropped number 3 of 6 yesterday.
I won't.
Alongside Otter, they've got potential to drop some bombs as well, as Jace loves to play inside. Otter and Unrational doing the damage from afar.
Yeah, they're in 16th place right now, 67 points, and there's between 16th and 8th is only 12 points. Like, that's literally just 1 multiplier difference, depending on how you do in this game. So a lot of room for movement for these teams, guys. A lot to play for.
Buy another UE, yeah. We can go take set.
Talking strategy. It's all about the UAVs as usual.
I'll buy 2 UEs.
Yeah. Can you hold both though?
Yeah. I'll buy 2 UEs and a...
All right, well, our friends on Team Unrational are stocking up. Let's go over to Team DJ Moss. Ebates, the first one in the mix, and it looks like Z-Smith about to join them. The trio all sprinting together for the new circle.
Yep, sitting on 5 kills. Pretty solid game 6. Got a long rotation coming up. Like we said, half of this last circle is going to end up being water. Well, this next circle, I should say. Ebates had a wonderful game yesterday. They strung together a couple of good ones. Today, it's been slow for Team DJ Moss.
Ebates also very entertaining on the mic.
He was turned.
Man was making noise. I am that guy.
Dude, I swear, man, like, momentum and energy in Warzone is so important, dude. You have to be confident in these games. Like, a second of indecision can cost you an entire situation in Warzone.
Anyways, you're almost a boomer. You're in your 30s now, right? Close to
I'm
it?
29. I'm
All right, just on the fringe of being a boomer. I gotta ask, are you still screaming these days when you're playing at home?
Nah, dude. I'm tilting, though. I'm not screaming. I'm getting tilted. I have become increasingly more liable to get tilted.
I'm way more sarcastic and very passive-aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happens to you, I think.
You stop screaming and you just get hateful. All right, here's a look at our friend Biffle taking damage, sitting on 7 picks. Remember, his team needing just 10. I think they're at that mark.
Yeah, he's got 7. I mean, he would have loved to have this last game, but nevertheless, an incredible performance from them. Biffle, 7 kills already. They might end up putting their best game yet in the last one.
Yeah, Shifty's got 7 of his own. All right, so they've got 14. That will put them over 150. That should be our second team to lock in.
15K. Was that right? That's 15,000, I believe.
Yes, sir.
It's not too bad, is it?
12 grand for third is the next mark that we are chasing. And remember, Team Aydan was 26 points away from this. Team Wars was 34.6 or 33.6 if you can do math properly.
Love that. And here we go. Breaking into that next multiplier. Top 20 coming up. They have circle position. The high alert's going to give them information. There's a player on top of that rooftop. You just play it patient here.
That's my goat.
Play it patient here. And pride purposes, you try to put up the most points in the entire tournament, so you can at least leave with that and say, hey, we might have lost to 150, but we outscored them.
I think it is, though.
Back over to Team Wars. We're sitting on 3. We'll see if we can get eyes on King AJ and Prodigy for a quick score check. I like the way this team approaches the game, though, Nameless. Very rarely are you going to see them out in the open in a vulnerable position.
Yeah, it's just circle positioning, but you know, most of the teams that we see that primarily focus circle position, they don't end up getting a lot of kills. But for these guys, they end up late game picking up so many kills. They're so good at it. It's like the risk v reward. Like, what do you do? They're just extremely good at finding those third parties towards the end, and it's been working out in their favor. Typically, I'd be against that sort of play style in a format like this, but it's been working.
Cutting our screen back over to Team Biffle.
Good.
This is Sage.
Yeah.
Turned off the webcam for now. Getting serious. He had 1, Shifty had 7, Biffle had 7, so a 15-point game minimum before the multipliers.
Chris, we got a couple of people in chat wondering what's going on here. So it was first to 150. Soka's team was 4 off that. They got it very early in this game. So they secured first. But we still finished this game out to see where everybody else places. Biffle's team has secured second. And now we have a ton of teams vying to secure 3 through 10 currently. So we have to finish this game out to see where these teams place. A lot of money is up for grabs.
Homie's got to put the flag down. Getting beamed.
Nice shots.
And this squad is just cracked. I mean, you see them post up on a door, you're done for.
Yeah, check the M13. That gun shoots super straight.
That's Brax down with the help of Biffle. Sage calling out the remaining 2.
In white?
And that should be FIFA Kill and Oki over there. So not easy targets.
Absolutely not. I mean, just between those two players, I mean, they have 15 kills on them. If you're Biffle and Sage, I believe.
Not peeking, he's on the left side.
And Shifty had, what, 7? So they're putting up a bomb right now. Solid shots with the Cronin through the window.
I think this guy might be floating for buy. Flying in.
I see a request from the chat to see Team Breadman. That was Limax and Breadman sitting at 98.8 overall. They were also on that border of breaking 100 and staying in the mix with Team FIFA Kill, Wars, and Aydan here in the race to third.
Here we go, just taking your time. You know, you set up in the middle circle. Luckily, the next circle also pulls towards you. In a pretty good spot. You have a couple of buildings for cover. All the util in the world, a durable gas mask. A little thin on plates if you're Biffle.
I think these guys want the dub to close things out, Nameless. They're trying to make a statement here.
I'm telling you, as a competitor, you look for anything and everything to give yourself an edge over the comp. And if you can leave this saying you scored the most total points in the 6 drops, it might almost feel sweeter than being the first to 150.
Imagine they've not even got like 3 points yet.
Wars and crew also sitting back. You can see their spread though across 2 different buildings. It's going to be Wars and King AJ here. Scouting out to the left is Prodigy.
Playing the weight game, seeing how this circle ends up. We've had 30 players left here for over a minute. Everybody posted with their squads.
Uncle G.
There's gonna be.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
There's going to be some lurkers. You know that, Chris. We've seen it every game. Some lurkers in a corner, set up with a proximity mine.
I think there's a guy sneaking around me, by the way. I don't know.
All right, Ward's calling out the players on the rooftop, and Uncle G in the chat is saying, who won day one? Well, day one was all about giving yourself a stronger pole position, and that #1 spot belonged to Team FIFA Kill, who scored over 200 points in their 6 drops on day one. Team FIFA Kill still mixed in here, and Breadman is alive. I was worried he and Limax may be knocked out. They are still up and running here in Game 6. This was our Team 6 overall on the leaderboard coming in.
Yeah, and just honestly, you know, a testament towards that pole position that you talked about. Without that 15 points, I mean, they would be sitting in 8th place right now for FIFA Kill. So, I mean, that's the difference between a couple of $1,000s. So, it was massive that they played well yesterday.
Yeah, he is. On top of a little rock.
Player spotted on the higher bridge. Breadman knows not to fire.
If we play bottom, like they get easy beams on us. We'll be able to smoke out to blue.
The team bridge is gonna hold us.
Like this right here is safe on that.
You're gonna have to swim.
Yeah,
If you run across this bridge, you're probably gonna get lit up.
Fried.
If we somehow get on it, what if we swim in like?
It feels like a lose-lose situation.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know if you can jump up on that ridge there. So.
Okay, fuck.
There's a ladder, but I would be pre-aiming that if I'm the opposition, so.
Just make like crazy.
Alright. Pop the UAV, counter UAV.
This looks like a raid mission.
And FIFA lurking in the water with the siege.
Yeah, he's about to ruin some games.
I think
top 10.
If you're looking for most kills with the siege, it definitely belongs to Team FIFA Kill, most likely Brax as an individual player. Limax getting revived by Breadman, but already you can see they're in trouble. Valid hands trying to get away. Breadman is going to lose his teammate, and now Bread is in trouble.
Yeah,
FIFA got it. FIFA got it.
Was it FIFA? Oh, we're going to see it?
They could have get kill. In the water. They were the, like,
I think we might have just missed it.
I feel like I'm watching a crocodile, you know?
Yeah, everybody's so scared here. Nade's coming on in. That's that bomb squad. No plates left. I mean, this is a nightmare. He's going to drown.
Top 8, though. Playing for top 5.
Yeah, like
multiplier will change if you get in from top 10 to top 5.
I mean, he was like a second from drowning there. Breadman looking to get this trade.
Uh-oh, Breadman.
It might be a different guy.
Lit up. Still has plenty of plates, though. 4 in the backpack.
One just died. Anyone over here?
And FIFA's just being so annoying in the water right now.
There he is. Finally, Valid is going to find him, and Team FIFA is wiped. They go down in 7th place here for our final drop of the night.
AOD pack package that ready if you don't have.
And they were getting pressure from up top the ridge there. A nade landed. They both got cracked down to 1 HP, but went into the water. Another team lost visual. Maybe we're getting third-partied, but that angle from that bridge is not ideal. Looking straight down, you have to completely expose yourself, and there's other teams left. So window of opportunity here for Breadman.
Prodigy, King AJ, and Wars now on your screen, and you can see AJ just finished off Nate Dogg. They buying the big booms here. Precision airstrikes will be called in. Wars' team set up around the buy station. They've got the next circle. Is this team gonna win again here, Nameless?
It's looking like it. They have the next circle. They have every advantage in the world right now. Maybe a little bit of high ground on that bridge for the opposing squad, but you know, they're full health basically across the board. While Wars is distracting, here comes the shots. One's already knocked.
Pushing from the right, calls it out to AJ. AJ is there. That is Shifty down. So Team Biffle wiped.
Ooh.
Or will they be? Sage now out of the action, and Biffle cleaned up by Prodigy.
Oh my God.
Nice.
I played how many?
And there we have it. It's Team Wars. How did it happen? Let's see it from Biffle's POV, flying back in with just a pistol to work with. A pistol and a dream against 3. Another 2nd place finish for Team Biffle after winning game number 4. Very strong day 2 of competition, and that squad should lock in our number 2 spot on the leaderboard. Our admins, though, have to crank out all of the numbers, and Wars' team just dropped a bomb here. You got 22 kills plus that 2x multiplier, Nameless. That is a 44-point game to close out your night.
I mean, are you kidding me? Back-to-back wins as well. Like, if you're Wars' team, you're feeling really confident, especially headed into London. They were so consistent throughout days 1 and 2, and now they're getting the wins to back it up at the end as well. That should shoot them up the leaderboard.
Chat, I hope you guys enjoyed this show. We are going to get the official numbers here in just a little bit, but we got to take a look back.